What's up, guys and girls? This is Timmy and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. So first and most of all, I have to offer an apology to those of you who've been enjoying the series, that it has been so long since I've done episodes, and I have been a bit lax in general in Empyrion recently, I am aware, partly just because I've been sort of distracted doing other things, making other videos and things like that, partly because sucky real life has been getting in the way, and I've just been working a lot, and I just haven't had days off. And when I get back from work and I'm knackered, it's like, do I want to record or do I just want to relax? And I've just been taking the relax option. So, but having said that, I am really enjoying anything nice. Nope. I have been really enjoying a lot of the games that are out there right now. There's so many updates and so many new things out there. So much happening with VR at the moment that I'm just loving gaming. I am doing a lot of gaming. I've just not been doing a lot of recording. So that's my personal, some of it's my fault admission. What's that there? We'll look at that in a minute. But also, I have been having some ridiculous technical problems with recording of late. If you looked at the comments in my last section, you'll see a particularly ranty email, which I don't normally, or ranty comment, which I don't normally like to do, but shadow play has just been fucking me around so much. And that brings me quite neatly to this thing, which I've kind of positioned in a way that I'm kind of concerned I don't know if I can reach that with a jump from here. Let's try. Ah! Yeah! Ah, shit! What the fuck? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's in one piece. Kind of crashed into that. Yeah, that oh my god, I've mangled up the. Oh, what? Did I just destroy something? What's this? Oh, no, it's just a crate I destroyed. That's fine. That's fine. So, this here is part of the issue that I've been having. This is my new fighter jet, and basically, I decided a very long time ago, actually, make sure I'm not dismantling. Oh my god! I just said make sure I'm not dismantling. Why can I not do anything that I set out to do? Drop those pipes. Pick this up. This is the problem I had. Please tell me. Oh fuck! I thought I'd broken it down into its components. In which case, I would have just shouted. The hell is that one? Ended the game and never come back to YouTube again. But fortunately, I didn't do that, so I can just plonk down this again. And once I've done this, we'll talk about where I have been in the last couple of weeks. So there we go. That's nice. So basically, for a long time, I decided I wanted to build myself a new spaceship. Having moved into the space age, where we are now not only land-based, which the kind of Ultra was originally designed as the kind of ground attack vehicle, I wanted something that I could operate more as a spaceship. And also, I've had this idea of wanting to create something that is super sleek and super fast, basically to test sort of how fast I can physically go on games. And I think there is quite a tight limit on what you can do, particularly in atmosphere and things like that. So this thing is not massively fast. I don't even think it's any faster than the Vulture. But I kind of had, if you know what the Thrust SSC is, it's the current, I believe, holder of the world land speed record. I was kind of going for that kind of look with these two ridiculously huge engines on each side, and at the back it's also got these sort of little ones just to sort of complete it. And I quite like how it's come out. I'm umming and ahhing about whether I should put any like little winglets on it or anything like that, which I may do, and obviously it needs some colouring and painting and stuff like that. I gave it a bit of a test, and I'd like to say that it worked well, but just to give you an idea of how it went, I attacked, might have been this outpost. I attacked one of the outposts with it, and its weaponry is fairly formidable. Hang on a minute, let me rotate that around and put it back in the right way. However, it has certain vulnerabilities, mainly the cockpit, because what happened as I was attacking, it has these sort of two pulse cannons, I think these are on top, plasma cannons, is the cockpit got destroyed. I obviously then fell to the earth. This was stuck about, I don't know, let's have a comparison with this thing. Probably about twice the height of that platform in the air, which made obviously reaching it virtually impossible, or completely impossible. And then as it hung there, the fucking base just kept pounding it and pounding it. And they destroyed the engine, they destroyed everything, and I literally had to pretty much rebuild it from scratch. But I did. I persevered. Now, you would have seen all of that, because I made it into a nice build episode, and a going and attacking episode, and it was all looking pretty good. There was a slight issue in that let's go. Oh shit, I just got to remember these are still active over here. I think it does need some winglets. When it's flying, it looks a bit sort of. I like the fact that it's real sleek and kind of simple, but I feel like it needs something just to break the lines of it. Yeah, so I did an episode building it, and I had to stop recording halfway through just because I had to rush out and do something else. So, but I left it, and I'm like, right, I'll come back and we'll finish it off. Here's the capital ship. I'll come back and I'll finish it off, and then we'll go and test it out. So, and that's where my problems began, because when I came back, it was a couple of days later, I came back to have a go at recording it, and Shadowplay just would not work. I would press record, it would record for about 5 seconds, and then it would stop recording. I did that lots of times. Wait. No, I thought it was shooting at me then. I was like, Jesus, I'm in charge, you can't shoot at me. Yeah, it just kept doing that over and over again. After about an hour of trying to get it to work, I just threw my toys out the pram and stopped recording. Why are you not opening? Oh, because I'm not close enough. That's fair. That is definitely fair. So yeah, so did that. I thought, fuck it, I'll come back another day and try and do it. And came back another day, and it was still doing the same thing. I'm not really sure, let's say, what the fuck was going on. I don't think these feet work right now. Despite the fact they should touch the ground, they currently don't. So yeah, so I came back a couple of days, doing the same thing, messed around with it for ages. Eventually wrote that really shitty comment on my Facebook, on my last video, and moved to OBS, which is what I'm using as we speak right now. Recorded the second half of the episode on OBS for finally, after 2 weeks or so, I finally got that episode finished. Went to edit it only to find that the first half that I'd recorded with Shadowplay, which I thought had gone fine, was corrupted, and I didn't have it. So, yeah, kind of thought, well, fuck that episode, fuck that ship, we're not doing it anymore. And I just thought I would move on, and that is where we are now. However, OBS, to be fair, seems to be working okay. So if you are experiencing issues with it, if you think the quality is down or any issues like that, then please do let me know. But as far as I can tell, I think it's okay. So today, because of all of that pain and misery and stuff like that, what we are going to do is we are going to go off and do some space pirating, because quite frankly, when things are going badly in your life, the best thing to do is find someone weak and take it out on them. So we're going to live by that mantra. But before we do that, we have some work to do on the ship, which actually then brings me to another point we can cover while I'm coming down here. You'll notice that lower hangar is still yet to be decorated, like the freaking worst workman in the world I am. Repair all this shit. And there's a reason for that, and probably a reason why there's lots of bits of this ship which haven't been decorated, and that's because I fucking suck at decorating. And you know, for those, well, you've all just probably watched my little intro card thing, so you'll get some context of how awful I am at design and creativity and general things like that. And I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with colour schemes. Like, you can kind of tell by the fact that my what the hell? Why is there actually no block there? You cannot place this block. Oh, because I'm on the wrong type of block. That'll be why it doesn't work. Makes sense when you look at it like that, doesn't it? Do I have any combat blocks on me? I do not. Oh, well, we'll go get some combat blocks. But, yeah, so what I was actually thinking, and I've been having a little bit of a play around with this of late, is I was thinking that I could really do with somebody with more brain power, more artistic skill than me, to maybe give me some ideas. And what I was possibly thinking, well, ideally, well, not ideally, but you can feel free to comment and let me know what ideas you for colour schemes and things like that. What the hell did I just open then? But I was going to say there is a staircase here. But what I was thinking is I might try live streaming this, and with the view that we would do some work on the ship, and then if anyone came to watch it, which I know is a big if, then we could actually do it together. And I really like that idea. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, then let me know in the comments, things like that, and we'll see if we can set it up. I'm thinking, obviously, it's difficult for people in different time zones and things like that, and my availability is fairly limited. What am I dying of? Food. Freaking always food. But possibly Monday coming up. It's 19th today, so Well, I don't know. Hopefully I can get this out before then. That would suck if I didn't. But maybe on Monday, which would be like the 23rd or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Look at your calendar. You've got one on your computer. But anyway, so that's my thought. And then, like I say, anyone who comes along can put in their 2 penneth worth into what we should do in terms of decorating and shit like that. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, leave me a note or a comment or something like that. But I am gonna definitely try and do some live streaming. I may do it as a kind of a, I know no one's watching, but I'm going to do this as a kind of episode, and then you guys can watch it when it suits you. But if you do see me pop up, like I say, another reason to make sure you're subscribed and or have notifications turned on, so that if and when I do that, it'll pop up and you can join in, because that would be awesome. Because there's several people who've been around for quite a long time and have given me lots of feedback and comments and things like that, and I would really love to get you guys a bit involved in playing the game. So anyway, that's just a thought, but let me know what you think on that. Right. Anyway, that successfully padded my way past all of the things I needed. So I have my grills. I didn't grab any combat blocks, but I don't think I need too many combat blocks. It's mainly just repairing and... that was not the repair. It's mainly just repairing and engine grills that I need to install. Oh, and engines themselves. Right, these need grills. There isn't a larger version of the grill, is there? No. Ah, man, I kind of... I'm very tempted just to put on God mode right now, because this is going to be really painful to try and do without it. Nah, we'll try. I could build platforms maybe, but no, that would take time and effort, and meh, we all know how I feel about time and effort. Let's just keep doing that. The main thing I do need to get in though is I need to get all these engines back in, so I have a little bit of whoa. Bit overkill, a little bit of wildlife wandered by. Miniguns open fire. Also, hang on a minute, that's got a thought. I put out for some requests for ideas for names, and this is where I'm going to have an issue now, because I don't know what I have and haven't talked about. But yeah, I put out some requests for names for the ship, and Madison gave me a very lengthy description regarding a story kind of that he has visions and views of eventually maybe turning into a book or short story or script or whatever like that. And his suggestion for a ship that he's using in his story is a Dark Sun, and I quite like that. I think that's quite a nice name for it, because it's well, it looks kind of... I've always said I want to go for like evil. You know, when a race sees this thing descending from atmosphere to their planet, I want them to be filled with dread. I want them to know that their children's lives are over and things like that. And I think the Dark Sun does fill that name. And there's also an element of, like, it annoys the crap out of me if I'm honest with you, but when I'm trying to do thumbnails for this thing, it's like it absorbs light. It doesn't matter how many lights I put on it. It doesn't matter how bright it is. It always looks like it's a silhouette. And that kind of, for me, fits with the idea of the Dark Sun. There wasn't a suggestion from somebody. I apologise. I can't remember off the top of my head what your name was. But thank you so much for commenting. And it was the Wanderer T1, I believe. And I quite like that as well as a name, because... it's so satisfying. I can just do as I please and they just wreck everyone. I quite like that as a name. It's got that kind of alien sort of Wayland Yutani kind of feel to it. Plus obviously it fits with my kind of name and stuff like that. However, I've just started playing Elite Dangerous on the VR. I've played a little bit of it. It's fucking hard, that game. I literally can't get past the tutorial, which is never a good sign on a game. But yeah, I've started playing that, and my ship in that is actually called the Wanderer. So I've kind of used it for that, and I just really like the idea of the Dark Sun. So I think we're going to go with the Dark Sun. At some point, I'm going to have to scratch that into the paintwork on the side of the ship. But I have a plan. We're going to use this as a building platform. So yeah, so thank you so much for commenting on that. And as I say, I haven't fully decided on that. So if you do come up with something else, then how am I starving again? I just ate. Then please let me know. Right, so I'm gonna take this out, and I'm gonna do some work, because I think you've heard me rattle on enough and randomly repair blocks for long enough. So I'm gonna get this sorted, and then we're gonna head off and try and find some people to murderize. Okie doke then, guys. So I fixed the legs so this can actually land, and that is all docked up. I've been around and done a shed load of repairing since you were last here. I can just get down here. I can show you something else I've done as well. I'm not crouching, am I? I feel like I'm really short. Hang on a minute. No, I'm not. Maybe, I think it's just because I've got heavy armor on. That's probably the issue. I need another light for here. Did these lights? Is this the same one? Let me have a look. Yeah, it is the right one. Freaking assholes destroying my light. Devices, you're gonna jump me straight to it. Be kind. You are not. Of course you're not. Look at how many freaking millions of things there are on this thing right now. So that is one of these lights. Not a red one. Could be a green, not a white. This one? Yay, there we go. Right, there you go, let's fix that. So the other thing I've done, which, can I show you from here without dying? Probably not. Hang on. Ah! Okay, well I fell off, so that solved that problem. I have actually put in the first, which I talked about a long time ago, but never did. You can just kind of see it there. At least you would be able to if it wasn't for YouTube's awful dealings with darkness, but just in there, hang on a minute, I have a plan. Give me see that? I've put in my first main weapons. I quite like how that's come out. I wish I could really put a little one of them shutter things on there, and then when I want to use them it opens up automatically, but that's not a thing. However, I can put more of those in that spaces underneath them. But yeah, they are going to give pain and misery to anyone who dares to fight against me. Because now I can actually control it. Fuck, did I not grid that? Damn it, I didn't grid it. I finished my brakes and I gridded this side. I didn't do the other side, so we'll have to do that another time because I can't be asked to do it right now. Right, let's go through this health point and we'll go up. Shut that down. We're going to get to the cockpit and we're going to head off into space and see if we can't cause some trouble. Because that's what we're all about here. Okie doke, so you see I guess this could be useful for like a tennis court or something like that, but it wasn't kind of what I originally envisaged. But I can still sit. Oh wow, I get cat stamina from these tables now? I never knew that before. You should probably deal with this shit as well. Get me some health back. Get me some food back. What does water give me? Ooh, more stamina. Eat the canned vegetables, which looks suspiciously like baked beans. Right, screw this. Time to get the hell out of Omicron, or at least into orbit of Omicron, and see what we can do. Wow. I guess that's its moon rising there. That's pretty sweet, though. Okie doke. Engines to maximum. Lift off. Hopefully all those grills won't have compromised my thrust capabilities. Be that what it is. Reload our front-firing plasma weapons. Okay, yeah, I've already got them showing up because the rest are turrets and they're automatic. Okay. Ooh, oh my god. My engines have screwed with the orbit of the moon. That is deeply concerning. Hopefully it'll fix itself before I get into space, otherwise we may find the entire space fabric of Empyrion has been torn apart. Come on, Freddy. This thing is actually, I think that the jet fighter that I made to be my super fast fighter is actually only like 6 meters per second slower than, or faster than this. So, in space it's quite a bit faster, but only just. Oop, and blunk into the magical cloud orbit. And here we are. Right, so, ooh, what the hell's that over there? I guess that's another planet over there. See, can you spot that there? It's right in the middle of my crosshairs. Too far away to be give me a free look. Yeah, it looks way too far away to be the moon. There's more up there. I love it when games do that and they actually, it's real. It's not just like press a button and then we'll load you into the map that has this planet on it. It's like you can actually see it and go there. It's part of the reason why I love this game so much. Scanning around because I thought I saw some ships near the asteroid field. Is that a planet over here? That's another planet. That's a lava planet. That's where we need to go to get our Erestrum and the other rare one, which is what I need for making more of the front firing weapons. Let's see what this thing looks like when I fire. Oh, they look powerful. How fast does it fire? Okay, not that fast. But fast enough. Effective range is 850 meters. That's good to know. Although in space, that doesn't feel like it's that much. Okay, victims. Where are you, victims? Ooh, I see something. Is that the trade? Shit, ship's below us. Looks like another cargo vessel. And does that have a fighter? I don't know, but we're going to go into engage. Investigate. Determine peacefulness. Okay, I don't think they're peaceful. Carrier and space drone plasmas. Okie dokie, people. Right, if I go into first person mode, is it... Try and take out the turrets straight away. Get out of the way, plasma drones. We don't care about you. Yeah, I can't turn fast enough. Is this doing any damage, these laser turret things? I don't know. Oh yeah, it is, yeah. My turrets are doing some serious work. Screw you, carrier. There's a new power in the universe. And it's me. Timmy power. There you go, there's that turret gone. My turrets are still trying to get to something. They're basically set right now just to fuck up everything. Keep spawning drones if you like. Not going to do anything for you. Oh, these turrets on the front are actually very effective. Oh, they sound like TIE fighter weapons as well. I kind of wish there was more of an explosion when they hit the turret so that I can kind of get a real nice feel for the fact that they are damaging them. But whoa, 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 we're caught on it. I think we're caught on the nose. I feel like I'm going to need some more upwards facing boosters. Oh, the rockets are firing. I've never really noticed the rockets fire before. Yeah, this is the flaw. You want to back on your hangar so that I can't just sit behind you and blow them up every time they try and spawn. Anyway, you please wait to reload before getting out. Okay. Ah, yeah. Hang on a minute. No. Where is main? Gravity. Oh no, turret's on. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I destroyed it. Oh no, there we go. I kind of want to turn gravity off so that I can walk around, but apparently that is not a thing. So head down to the hangar deck. Are they firing at behind? This is not awkward at all. Perfectly designed. Like, every time I look at that gravity generator, I'm like, I need to fix that. And every time I look at it, I think I have no fucking clue where I'm going to put it. So, hence why it hasn't been fixed yet. I am being lazy, but there is reason for my laziness. Well, I've got to be a little bit careful exiting the ship in this thing because it is so freaking fast, or it accelerates so quickly. Okay, right, let's circle around and see. There's still something. Are the carriers still active technically? Ah, it's those drones that are space drones that are getting fucked. We fucking ruined that guy's day. See if we can plot this somewhere where my... Oop, somebody had a chop pop at me. Can we dock on this? I don't think we can dock because it's now not ours. How much oxygen do I have before I get too excited? Not a huge amount actually. This thing has an oxygen generator on it though. I was smart this time and fixed that. Ah! I don't know if I've got any oxygen in it, but yeah, we do. Nice. No O2 in the tanks. Yeah, we'll come to that. That's a bit of a flaw in this system right now because the might be a little friendly fire issue here, but I'll see what I can do. Oh wow. Yes, I didn't realize they were going to have that shit in there. We need to get these. Those are the mega things that I need for making my ultimate weapons. God, they all got them. Nice. This turret's just like, oh, don't shoot at me. I can't do anything. None of you can do anything against the might of the dark sun / whatever it ends up being called. Ooh, multi-boost. Night vision goggles. Didn't even know that was a thing. Minigun. Yeah, never say no. Ooh, okay. Could I pick that up? What are you guys trying to get to? I'm guessing you're trying to find the core. That'll be the last thing for you to describe. Ooh, okay. Well, I set out in this game to create something that would be devastating to all other species. I feel like I'm getting there. Nice, advanced CPUs. I'm hoping they'll get to the core, though, before they destroy the entire ship. But that is in no way guaranteed. Right, what is this? I think I need to look out for modules to upgrade my suit and stuff. I feel like that way I would be far more speedy and powerful and things like that. Oh, they stopped firing. Ah, the carrier has been disabled. I guess they found the core somewhere. Look at the state of this thing. That is what you get. Do not fuck with the Timmy. Nice rockets. To be fair, they didn't really fuck with me. They were just flying around minding their own business. But, you know, you were there, okay? And that's why I killed you. I think that's fair. Neodymium, always like a little bit of neodymium. It's like, the thing is, I can't even be asked to loot your ship. I didn't really destroy you for loot reasons. I just destroyed you because it's fun to bully people. Not really kids. Kids, it's never fun to bully. Well, I mean, it's amazing fun, but it's not fun for the person you're bullying. So if you care about that kind of shit, then bear in mind. Anyway, I think that will about do. We got. Why is there a? Oh, it's a plant. I thought it was I'm looking at it upside down, thinking, why is there like a big cherry floating in the ship? But it's not. It's a plant in a bowl, which is still floating. Anyway, right, my work here is done, so let's move on. Better actually remember to take my ship with me. And we'll go and see who else we can annoy. Slight issue. I'm going to have to fly back through it in order to get back into my ship, I think. Look at those mighty engines firing. It's slightly unbalanced in the sense of it goes faster forwards, a lot faster forwards than it stops / goes sideways / any other direction. So it's great for flying in a straight line, but anything else is a little bit awkward. But to be honest, my main thinking, or one of my main thinkings with this as well, although I did say it was a space thing, not a land thing, was for when I go to new planets, it'd be good to have something super fast that I can go and explore and just chart the planet when I first get there. And I think this will do that very well. Ooh, look at that glitching through up to upstairs. Anyway, park this one up. Actually, I'm gonna park it. I'm gonna park it in its rapid deployment position, i.e., right in the middle of the hangar. But it has its own spot. But there we can go straight out the door. Oh, turn it off. Don't waste power. I mean, we have loads, but don't waste it anyway. There we go. Eco-friendly, the dark sun is. Apart from, you know, all the murder and radiation it spews out, I'm imagining. To the elevator shaft. Up to the second floor. Wait. Oh no, that's the way to the downstairs. I'll figure this out at some point. Why are they glitching through the walls so much all of a sudden? Okay. Cheers, carrier. Thanks for the small amount of materials that I stole from you. Right, let's find someone else. Oh, we found something. What the fuck is that? It's like a space station in the asteroid field. I'm assuming. Let's go a little bit closer using the asteroids as cover. Ooh, a shipyard. Ooh, I like the idea of destroying that. Oh, my artillery cannon's already firing. Yeah, okay, they're firing at me. Okay, guys. Open fire, all turrets! Ah, don't crash. Okay, quick, I need to go into my shooting position. Take out the ones that are shooting us, please. I don't know how much of my armor's taking this battering out of this. They seem to be targeting the front of the ship. But there's only one more turret left on this top side, I believe. Wait, is that like a anti-personnel turret they're shooting at me? Because quite frankly, that is pathetic if it is. Look at all these fucking drones that I've destroyed. Whoa, they actually took out the turret, I think. I want to take out the other main turrets, I think. I'll be able to sneak a shot on that. Oh, the main turret's firing on me again. Let's get out of the range of that. My main, my main front turret did take a bit of a battering then. But that's fine. They're not actually that expensive to replace. Come on, blow that up. I'm just, yeah, took the nib off it. I'd stop making those drones if I were you. It's not working out for you. Okay, now we're going ham. Now we are just begin the devastation. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Oh, there is another one under there. I thought that was one. Oh, we lost another front turret. They have been decimated. Oh, where is it? There it is. Come on, destroy that one. It's shooting at me. Yeah, there it's gone. Where else are we looking for turrets? I don't see anything shooting back at me now. Oh no, there is one. There is one. Oh, I can't wait to get like 6 of these things on. What did we lose? Just lost the front cannons by the looks of it. I can live with that. Let's go down. Go down and find it. Go down to the hangar, which is this way. This way. This way. Is it annoying you enough having this gravity thing where it is now? Like, at the point that it becomes so annoying that it's a problem, let me know and I'll fix it. But for now, it's just sort of, it's annoying right up to the point that I forget and I can't be asked to do it. Ooh, still firing. A lot of debris to squeeze by. Whew. See any? Circle back round. Check if there's any fire coming from the other side. Ooh, there is something shooting at me. Unless that was... Oh, shit! I'm going to need a more powerful booster on the front to slow me down. Ah! Yeah, because that happens a lot. I don't really know where the core is in this, but we're going to just try and blow the shit out of it, and then we'll go and explore the wreckage. I don't know, maybe that ship where the shipyard thing is, maybe that's where the core is. It's been an experiment. I'm assuming not, I'm assuming that's just the basic sort of place that it starts. Wow. Look at all these. Ooh, wow. That's weird. Camera really didn't know what to do there. So are these all advanced? I mean, I could get all this other shit as well, but I just have so much of it right now that you know what, fuck it, grab it. Grab it all. Doesn't really matter, it's all gonna stack pretty well. These must have for a drone, like, when you think about a drone, you'd think that it probably wouldn't have an oxygen-based system in it because it's a drone. Like, drone computers don't need oxygen particularly. But given that, I do question how these things are burning in space, because they would have to have their own oxygen in order to generate fire. It's the only way you can kind of create a fire in space. And it must have a lot for it to be burning this vigorously and for this long. Generally, the oxygen would all be sucked out and blown into space, but apparently not in the world of Empyrion. Fire is something that exists in space in Empyrion. Interesting. Learn something new every day. Okay, minus 130. I'm going to be a little bit aware. I'm assuming my heavy armor will protect me from the temperature a little bit. Not what the hell is heavy about it, but wow, this is loot for days. I mean, in a way it's brilliant, but in another way I am maxing out pretty fast in this game, in that I don't need anything anymore. I just need to actually pull my thumb out my arse and actually finish off the ship. But we do want to visit everywhere in terms of sort of the length of this series. I'm not going to I want to visit each of the planets. I'm not going to wipe out every freaking station and drone and all that kind of stuff, because I mean, I might fuck him up, a lot of them, you know, just go in and just destroy them, but I'm not going to loot because nice, found the emergency ration. I haven't seen one of them in a while, just because I don't need anything and it takes forever. So my prediction for the future. Ooh, little medical station things. Ooh, you know what we didn't do is, where do I put these? Boink. I bet I have to be in my armor station in order to be able to add them in. Maybe. Unless I can just use them. Item used for seeing better during night can be activated. Same key that is also used for player light. Toggles between player light and night vision. Item has to be in your inventory and you have to wear your helmet. So, boop. Oh no, L is light, isn't it? Ooh. That's, I'm actually okay with that. It's a bit weird how green it is, obviously, but like compared to some of the night visions I've seen in things like 7 Days to Die, this thing is freaking incredible. Switch on the main power first. I can't switch on the main power. Are you gonna heal me? No, because I don't own it. Ooh, insulation boost and armor boost. Thank you. Wait, am I? I'm not in god mode, am I? Am I in god mode? What? Why is it? There we go. Sorry, I was in god mode. I apologise. I'm not anymore, am I? No. Wait, I need to. I gained a bonus by going. Let me put it back on and go back through here. There we go. There you go. That's pretty much the only benefit I had from having god mode on then. Was the fact that I went through this door when I shouldn't have been able to, but actually I can open it because I've destroyed the core. So it didn't make any difference, so apologies for that, but because I certainly wasn't using god mode to fix the ship earlier, because, you know, it would have been much more fun to be constantly jumping and having to use my jetpack and building platform. That would have been so much more entertaining. In fact, I should have recorded that. You should have sat with me for an hour while I did that, but no, I thought it'd be more. Oh wow, moly shit! I thought it'd be far more fun if I just got it sorted. We went and blew shit up. Okay, what have we got here? Rocket launcher for capital vessel. I like. Foot. Not really. Oh wow, advanced constructor. That a tier 3? Tier 2. Is that the big one or the little one? I think that's tier 2. It's a small one. Oh, and a survival constructor. I want this stuff. Can I? Why do I want less? Wagwa. I don't know why I kind of went a little bit Jamaican then. Don't need that. Trash all this shit. Trash all that. We've got about 1 million Promethean. Neodymium probably don't need. Gold I'll keep just because it's gold. And I likes. Me likes the gold. What else don't we need here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe? I think something floated away though. Isn't it? Did something float away off there? What floated away? Survival constructor. Yeah. I'd like to maybe. Actually, we're going to get that because I want to stick it in my my escape pod. Seems like a sensible thing to have. Oh, well, yeah. I don't think we need night vision when it's daylight, do we? Still haven't found the cockpit, assuming the cockpit is still here. Is this an armor thing? Oh, it is an armor locker. Nice. Can I equip any of these? Jetpack boost, armor boost. we go. Nice. Ooh, I see a turret that I didn't destroy, so we might as well go and grab that. So there you go, guys. This is showing off a little bit of what the ship can do, and I am happy. What didn't I pick up? Cables. Don't need cables. 39 power coils, 27 advanced CPUs, and 28 flux coils. At this rate, I'm not even going to have to go and get the Terrestrium and whatever the other one's called, because I ain't going to have everything I need. But the Dark Sun is doing its job. Slash, maybe rename. Just see what damage happened in that cave thing, though. Yeah, we lost those two front turrets. They were just cannon turrets, I think. I can live with that. Took a bit of damage. Nothing that a little bit of a run round with my repair tool won't fix. Didn't lose anything particularly critical. Did all my my thrusters survive this time? Yeah, they did. They did. What about the ones that I forgot to protect? They're good. They're good. It was on the front, wasn't it? The one I forgot to deal with. Yeah, didn't take any damage whatsoever, which is, well, safe. They're still there. They might have taken damage. Yeah, a little bit, but not too bad. Yeah, I get them protected up for the next episode. But yeah, I think next episode we're going to crack on. We're going to head to one of the more dangerous lava planets. See if we can't get ourselves an unlimited supply of all the ores. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep exploring, keep pillaging. I say, if there are things that you want me to go check out, if there are things that I haven't seen or I maybe don't know about, then I would very much appreciate the heads up via a comment or like. But for now, guys, I think that is going to do it. So in the wreckage of this lab slash space station ship, whatever it is, we're going to wrap it up there. So I hope very much you've enjoyed this. As I say, I'm going to try and do some more recording and get some more content coming out on this, because, as I say, I am not done with this yet, and I still have more stuff I want to experience. Ooh, EVA boost, nice. So yeah, we are going to keep playing for a while, but for now, that is going to do it. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, so much for supporting this video and this channel and all that kind of good stuff. I hope very much you've enjoyed this episode, but most of all, I hope you'll check back for the next one.